and welcome to the Get Better Therapy channel. My name is Allie Duran, and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And today we're going to be talking about managing painful and difficult emotions using a technique called the rain dance. This technique is from the field of dialectical behavioral therapy, or DBT for short. But first, let's talk a little bit about feelings. Feelings, both positive and negative, are an unavoidable part of the human existence. Despite this, many of us spend significant amounts of time trying to avoid and or suppress our negative feelings. While in some ways this makes sense, after all, who wants to feel pain? Unfortunately, the reality is that this often worsens the situation. You see, feelings have a way of screaming louder or popping up at the worst possible times when they don't feel heard. Avoiding feelings really just prevents us from being in the moment, enjoying life for what it is. A roller coaster with both ups and downs. It's kind of like when it starts to rain. You cannot control the rain. It's going to keep raining until eventually it stops. So you could choose to stay indoors and mope around, ruminating on all the things you could have done if only it wasn't raining. Or you could work up your courage, take a step outside, and learn to dance in the rain. Skip in the rain, kiss in the rain, embrace the moment for all it is, knowing that you can always go inside and take a warm shower when you're done. And that is what I want to teach you how to do today. How can you sit with and process your feelings in healthy ways that will allow you to embrace both the highs and lows of life? So let's begin. Luckily, the RAIN dance is an acronym to help you remember the various steps needed for sitting with and processing your feelings. So let's start off with the R. We start off this process by learning to recognize the feelings we are experiencing in the moment. This may take some time, as you need to get familiar with the warning signs your body gives you when you're experiencing a variety of feelings. Maybe your face gets hot when you're angry. Maybe your heart starts to race when you're anxious. Maybe your palms start to sweat when you're scared. Everyone is different, so you need to take some time getting used to your own body. That way, when you start to notice the warning signs coming in, you can pause for a moment to recognize that feeling. Now, recognizing that feeling may involve doing a body scan where you scan your body from your head all the way down to your toes, looking for any signs of discomfort or tension. This could mean looking at a feeling chart or a feeling wheel to help you actually identify and label what emotion is coming up for you. This could be considering the severity level of your feelings on a scale of maybe 1 to 10. What matters is that you take the time to recognize that your body is trying to communicate something very important with you. Now, once you have been able to recognize the feeling, then you move on to the A, which stands for allowing the feeling. Now, I'm a big believer that you need to feel it in order to heal it. That means we need to be able to sit with our feelings, give them space, allow our body to feel heard. And the funny thing is, once we make time to truly hear our feelings, usually these feelings don't feel the need to scream so loudly and can calm down all on their own. Now, you can learn to sit with your feelings in a variety of different ways. This may mean actually sitting quietly and meditating on your body and just noticing the feeling and making space for it. This may mean giving yourself permission to cry. Crying actually releases chemicals in your body to make you feel better. This may mean getting your feelings out by writing a song or a poem or drawing your feelings out on paper. This may mean journaling or perhaps even writing a letter to your past self or your future self or even a letter to the person that's actually upsetting you. You don't even need to send a letter or show them the letter. The act of just writing your thoughts and feelings down alone can be incredibly relieving. This could be listening to a specialized playlist of music that makes you feel sad or angry or any other feeling that is important to you. This could be watching a sad movie to help you get more easily into your feels. This could be talking with or even venting to a close friend or a loved one. The point is that we are reminding ourselves that our feelings are valid and are part of the unavoidable and totally natural human experience. Now, once you've taken the time to feel the feeling, then you can move on to the I, which stands for investigate the feeling. Now, it's important to note that we need to do this with gentle curiosity, not judgment. This is not an excuse to blame or beat yourself up. This is when we start to think about our triggers. What exactly is stressing us out and making us feel this way? This is also where we start to identify our negative thoughts. This is also where we start to challenge those negative thoughts and think about what evidence we actually have supporting them. This is also where we can give ourselves some encouragement. Maybe we use a positive affirmation like, "This is hard, but I know I will get through this." Or we take a moment to count our blessings and identify the things we are grateful for. Or maybe we start to think about how the situation is a learning lesson. It's a chance to grow or improve moving forward. Then, once we have fully processed and understood the feeling, we can finally move on to the N, which stands for nurture. Feelings, especially negative ones, can be incredibly dysregulating. That's why we need some extra help getting back to baseline. Now, there are hundreds of different coping skills or self-care skills that you can use here, but I will try to give you some examples. You can do a deep breathing exercise or some guided imagery or meditation exercises. You could do some progressive muscle relaxation where you tense and then relax your muscles. You could take a hot shower or maybe use some aromatherapy. You could listen to soothing music or take a nap. The point is that you are choosing something that will help you feel more relaxed. So that's the rain dance. Now my challenge to you is to consider these 4 steps and create your own rain dance formula. How are you going to recognize the feeling, sit with the feeling, investigate the feeling, and then nurture your body? Feelings are going to keep coming one way or another, so it never hurts to be prepared for when they do. Allow yourself to dance in the rain. Thank you again for joining us at Get Better Therapy. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please also don't hesitate to leave comments below. I would love to hear about your favorite tip of the day, or if you relate to this topic at all, or if you have any other suggestions or questions on topics I can cover in future videos. Remember, it only takes a small step to move in the right direction of getting better.